Hello, lovely ladies. Today, I wanted to talk about how we can be more creative and innovative in our work. We often think, gee, it would be great to just get to that next level where we can just be a bit more in the flow, let those creative juices start activating and just feel like, oh my gosh, I'm in a hub of innovation and creativity. Yes, I love being in that zone. So a few tips for you after I've had a little think. What can I share with you? The number one point is to be open in your mind. Keep an open mind. Be open to new ideas and perspectives, even if they challenge your current way of thinking. You know, one of the reasons you're not at that next level is because you're comfortable in the way you think, comfortable in the way things are done. And therefore, it can be really challenging, although desirable to get to that next level. It's stressful because you sort of think, oh, but that's just not the way I operate, right? So when you encourage yourself to just go, you know what, I'm going to have an open mind and just enough to explore new concepts, new opportunities, new ways of doing things. Think about how someone else will approach something. Research what is actually being done in different spheres, how other people have perspectives on things. When you're open to these new ideas and perspectives, you can then balance them and go, okay, well, what's the evidence that they are useful, helpful, possibly more progressive, and how could I adapt the way I do things to become more like that? You don't have to just leap out of the way you've always done things. It's actually just a nice progression out of your comfort zone to start exploring these things. So number one, keep an open mind. Number two, take some risks. All right. Don't be afraid to take calculated risks and try new things, even if they might not work out. All right. I've become more and more comfortable in this space over the last 5 to 10 years, to be honest. Before then, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to do something in case it fails. All right. What would people think if this doesn't work? And now I go, you know what? I'm just going to have fun with it. I'm going to explore a new situation, a new opportunity. What's the end of the world? It doesn't work. Tell you what, I'm going to learn a lot along the way. When I'm building new platforms or creating new things in Women's Biz Global, oh my goodness, I'm learning. Is it risky to open Women's Biz shopping or Women's Biz gigs or Women's Biz media? Yes. Other people will go, oh, the market's so saturated, that won't work, or you won't have the skills, or yours won't be as beautiful as someone else's. There'll always be the naysayers. But if you believe in something, or even if you want to learn through the experience, take some risks. What's the worst thing that's going to happen? It's not going to be perfect this time, but that's okay. You will learn a lot along the way. You'll also meet some amazing people. It's very, very likely. And you can collaborate. You can springboard off their opportunities. You can leverage certain things. And you can just continue to tweak until it is at a level of a quality that you're happy to go, oh my goodness, I'm so glad I took those risks. Number three, challenge some assumptions. I'd love you to question the assumptions and that you make about certain things and challenge the status quo. Just because something has always been done this way, or it's the main way of thinking, the main way of doing, does not mean that it is the only way, or it's the most progressive way. The most incredible things have happened in the world because people have challenged the status quo. They've gone and said, okay, if I actually believe it could be done in another way or a better way, a different way, where will that lead? So be open to questioning the assumptions that you have, because when you do that, you're then opening yourself up. You're giving yourself permission to explore new opportunities and approaches that others might not see. If you're not looking for it, it's probably not going to leap out at you. When you're suddenly off the beaten track, you suddenly see things that other people might not have seen. And you know what? Some of them might just be a waste of space, and that's why everyone does do it the other way. But sometimes you'll find some hidden gems and you'll go, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I did the road less traveled. Number four, collaborate with others. Oh my goodness, I am the queen of collaboration over competition. There is so much value in collaborating with others to share ideas and perspectives and to bring incredible diverse skill sets and knowledge together. When you get the opportunity to collaborate, seriously, take the opportunity. Learn about other people, learn what they offer, see if there's any advantages in linking up with each other. Oh my goodness, I've done all this so much in Women's Biz Global. I've collaborated with people on my shopping platform. I've collaborated with Leadership Global to bring better resources, better service provision, better opportunities for women globally. There is so much value in this. So don't shy away. Don't think I can't collaborate, or they'll take my IP, they'll take my ideas, they'll take my business. Yes, that theoretically is possible, but it's not likely they will respect you. You'll get so much more value out of the collaboration. So be wise, have open eyes, but definitely be open to it. Number 5, take breaks and switch up your routine. All right. So yes, you need to have breaks and actually have time out, but I'd also encourage you to actually go, you know what, I'm going to reboot. I'm going to try something a little bit different. Mix things up a little bit. We can get in a rut. We can do same old, what we call rinse and repeat. So take some opportunities to switch up your routine. Just stimulate some creativity and to avoid burnout. So instead of just continuing on going, okay, I'm going to have today's the same as the day before, mix it up. It might be the time you start work. It might be the way you approach a certain task. It might be how you go about working with other people. Have a go at doing something different. Make your day exciting. Number 6, seek inspiration from outside sources. All right. You only know what you know. All right. You don't know what you don't know. Look for inspiration from books, movies, art, nature, other people, podcasts. Oh my goodness, it's unlimited how you can learn. Oh my goodness, just tap into TED Talks. Oh, brilliant, ridiculous, unlimited amount of fantastic perspectives on any given situation. They will help you generate new ideas and approaches. All right. While you're listening to someone else, it activates your brain to think, oh, there's an idea. I could try this, or I could give what they are talking about a go, and it will then result in you making something your own. What I love to do is I love to just, it's like a catalyst. It triggers that new exciting opportunity that is just ahead of you. Number 7, and finally, experiment and iterate. All right. Don't be afraid of experimentation and trying different approaches, different ways of doing things. All right. This can help you identify what works and what doesn't work and why. I just love to know the rationale. I do this because it works for these reasons. I don't do this because it didn't work for those reasons. Just because it didn't work a while ago doesn't mean it won't work now, and it doesn't work if it doesn't mean it won't work if I don't do it in a different way. All right. So I want to refine my ideas over time. And I never want to say, oh, I tried that before, it doesn't work. All right. Because I know the landscape changes, people change, situations change, technology changes, interests change. All right. Look at an example of the QR code. 10 years ago, when people looked at QR codes, they just went, they're a bit ugly, and why would anyone want that? They were actually ahead of their time. Then suddenly we had COVID and we had to scan into everything. And now everyone just goes, where's your QR code? They're looking for it. All right. So just because something didn't work, maybe you've been ahead of your time. Maybe you need to do it in a way that a consumer will understand it, relate to it, respond to it. Get creative. So remember that creativity and innovation are skills, and skills can be developed over time. So by incorporating these new strategies into your work routine, into your daily routine, you can cultivate a more creative and innovative mindset. And that's what it's all about, generating new ideas and solutions to the challenges you face in a way that says, you know what, I'm going to actually just dream and imagine there could be a better way. And if there is, I'm going to find it.